Hey y'all. I'm gonna let y'all come on in. So I'm actually at my desk. Hey Marvin, what's up? I'm at my desk in my office. I got Bay in the back. We actually put a halt on date day for today because we wanted to help y'all. When we say we love y'all, we really do. Because there were so many questions about the 48-hour flash sale. It starts on Friday, okay? So the list has already been like accumulated, and I'm gonna post the list in the comments. So if your name is not on the list, then that means that you have not either scheduled a consultation or you haven't reached out to us to fill out and start the process. So we're going to give you the step-by-steps. Hey, anything I need to do prior to getting the deal, Miss Kia Braxton. I think I emailed you already. So we're going to post a link for you to start that process. You've already secured your consultation. Your name is not on the list. You said what?
We're not posting the link. It's going to be inbox.
Oh, my apologies. The link will be inbox, not posted in the link. So we will. Could you shoot the? Be sure to notate to
Say the name I'm working on.
Kia Baxter. Baxter.
Right.
Yep. Chris is inboxing you now. Okay. So bring your questions. If anybody has questions about the flash sale, I'll just go over what the flash sale is. Number one, it starts on Friday. So that's May 3rd, May 4th. Most times we get paid on Fridays. So we try to make sure that we focus. Hey, Keno, what's up? Hey, Andrea, come on in, share this video just in case somebody from your timeline may need to hear this information. So it starts on this Friday, May 3rd and May 4th, okay? So whatever you got to do to get started, y'all, I would get started because, A, it's only 30 spots available. Our list is growing as we speak, okay? I'm going to post a list, and if your name is not on the list, then you may want to be sure you reach out to us to make sure you're on the right steps, because once it hits 30 people, that is it for that particular pricing. Also, the prices are going up June 1st. So, again, right now, the regular pricing is $248. So, this particular flash sale allows you to get started at $67. So that takes away the barrier for it being very expensive and very pricey. So $67 takes the place of the $248 payment. Okay, that's 100 and what is that? 170, like a major discount, a lot. Just say a lot. And then also your first month on the promo is $149. All right, so months after it goes to $99 a month. Now, everybody's time frame is going to be different. Your credit may be a little bit more hectic than the next person, or you may not need but a few months. But the average person needs around 6 to 9 months, if not a year. Just depends on the condition of your credit. So when we say paying $99 a month, we're going to continue to look and dispute for any inaccurate items while they're on your credit report to get them removed. Also, during that time, we assist with rebuilding your credit. So not only do we get things off, but we help you build your credit. So if you don't have a credit card, don't have a source of what to do, how to use the credit card, we're going to coach you along the way. So that's part of what we do. We're passionate about it. We love teaching you. That's the reason why you see so many lives, so many videos. Let's see if we got any questions. Hey, what's up? And me as well, I would like some information. Andrea Hansen, if you can please send information to Andrea Hansen. Andrea. Kia, K-E-I-A. All right, y'all. Do y'all have any questions for me? I'm just going to kind of stay on this live so I can answer questions that you have. Be sure to share this video because I really honestly want to be sure that I get all my questions answered. You do not want to miss this deal, y'all, because again, like I said before, when the prices go up, the investment is going to seem, it's going to, like, you really going to feel it. It's going to force you to make a decision. And again, they're going up. So get in while it is at this pricing. Again, we're still going to be affordable. But it's not going to be the same pricing model that we've been having. Please inbox me. All right, Millie Boy said inbox her. Yep. Anybody got some questions for me? Any credit questions while I got you on here? I just read it. Okay. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and post the list. Hold on. I think I just had a new person be added to the list. Then I get another. Yep, I got another one. Let me add her. All right. I hope y'all doing all right today. I'm actually about to post this list so you guys can see who we got on the list. It won't list your first and last name. Of course, it just have first name. But if you do not see your name on this list, then you may want to reach out so we can send you some information. Here. After Kia Baxter, it is Millie Boyce.
Does that live feel weird to you?
It do, cause I usually be all over the place. So yeah, this live do feel kind of different. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, because normally I'm teaching something. Yep, you're right. Okay. Yep. Anybody got some questions for me? It do, cause I usually be all over the place. So yeah, this live do feel kind of different. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, because hold on, I'm trying to post the. Okay, so Chris is gonna do it for me because apparently my phone have a personal question about my current situation. Okay, just inbox me on that. You don't have to put that on here, huh?
Personal inbox. If you want to share it, you can share it.
Yeah, but if it's personal, you can share it here if you feel comfortable. I can answer it. Maybe someone else has that same question, or if you don't feel comfortable saying it here, then just inbox me. I'll be glad to answer the question. It's just on you. Hey y'all, what's up? Come on in. For those tuning in for the first time, my name is Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financials. I'm a credit score specialist. I run one of the fastest growing credit repair companies in the city. I've helped hundreds of people, my husband and myself, and we're truly passionate about what we do. So that's the reason why we have lives like this, and we kind of put a pause on things because we knew our followers, y'all needed us. Not to say we're gonna do that every time, but this is major. We don't want anybody to miss this. That's the reason why we're going live. I want to answer all the questions, why y'all have them. If you've ever reached out to me as far as getting started, you may want to go and revisit, y'all. You do not want to miss this. I cannot stress that enough, okay? $67. We spend $67 on food in a week, okay? So it's time for us to start making investments towards ourselves. I used to tell myself, like, yes, I invest in me, but it's in the wrong stuff. So let's get serious about building our credit. If you have any desires of purchasing a home, just getting lower interest rates, refinancing your car, starting a business, there are many things that you can do with excellent credit. So you want to be sure that you put yourself in position to be great. Anybody got a question? Hey, y'all. Tag some folks, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can I tag some folks? Hold on. I'll tag some folks. I see y'all quiet. I don't see no hearts. I don't see nothing. I see y'all here. Do y'all have questions? What questions have I not answered? I see y'all. You said what?
Talk about bankruptcy. Can you get your credit fixed with a bankruptcy? What's the deal on that?
Okay, so let's talk about bankruptcy. So the only time that we can't assist you is when you're in active bankruptcy, meaning your bankruptcy has not discharged or it's not been dismissed. It's still in active status. That's the only time that we cannot assist. But if it has been dismissed or discharged or whatnot, we can assist. Our job, we dispute that bankruptcy like any other account. We're looking for inaccurate information in the bankruptcy. You'd be surprised how much inaccurate information is in your credit profile. Sometimes they spell your name wrong. Sometimes they list the file date wrong. Sometimes they have different names of the court. So it's all kind of things that could be wrong in your bankruptcy. So you want to make sure you just have a professional take a look at it. And yes, bankruptcies can be removed. I've had quite a few people ask me about bankruptcies. Bankruptcies are just like any other account. And we look for the inaccurate items in the bankruptcy. Let's see who else got it. We got a new comment. List of people already on the live. Let's see. Okay. All right, y'all. So I just posted the list. If you do not see your name on the list, it looks like we already have, is this 11? Looks like 12 folks because it's not counting correctly. So 12 spots already gone. So we have a total of 30. So you do not want to sleep on this. Again, I'm telling y'all, after the first 30 people, it goes to 248 to get started. And that runs to the end of the month, of course. And then June 1st, it starts the new pricing model. We haven't released what the prices will be, but I will say this. We will have packages available where if you can't afford to pay the $99 per month, we do have a light package. Our light package you'll still get, direct disputing and all of that. We just would have limited like who we dispute with. Right now, we dispute with the credit bureaus, the collectors. We file complaints. We do quite a bit just for that one particular pricing. So with the lighter package, it's going to be things that you don't have access to or we won't do versus on our recommended package and our VIP package. Our VIP package allows you to kind of work one-on-one and direct one-on-one with us. So we're looking forward to that. For anybody who wants to work with me directly, that's going to be the plan for you. I got some things where I can just take you by the hand and get you to the next level. So definitely. We got any more questions? Hey, Bear, what's up? Hey, Brandy, what's up? Hey, Jamie. Hey, my girl. Hey, Trinica. Hey, Lula Fa. What's up, girl? Hey, y'all, if y'all need the link sent, Chris is actually sending the link while we're on the live. So be sure you go ahead and shoot. What's up? So be sure that you say me or interested or more information, whatever you need to say during this live. Also, be sure to share this video. I'm on this live so I can be sure that I answer any questions that you all may have during this time. I haven't got a single question yet. You got any questions over there, Chris?
What if I got new credit? Like, what if I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just starting out. I got a couple of bad items, but I really don't have any credit. Can you help me with that?
Okay, you said you have a couple of bad items and you need.
And I really don't have a lot of stuff on my credit. Can you help me?
Okay, so the question was, I don't have a lot of negative items on my credit profile, but what you say? But I need help. But I don't have that much on my credit report. That's what you said? I need to build my credit. Can we help you? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can assist you. How? Our job is to look for any inaccurate information on your credit profile. And then also, again, part of what we do is teaching and training you. So we look for opportunities to break your credit report down. Also, if there is any opportunity in your credit score, we're looking for if you have any credit cards. If so, what's the utilization? If we can, come up with a game plan. Do you need an installment loan? Like, we're assisting you in analyzing your credit report to tell you what will drive your score down. So absolutely. Okay, how does the new price change affect the people already in the program? It doesn't. So the people that are already in the program, you're already locked into the pricing, so no need to worry. Your pricing will not change. So if you're already in the program, this does not apply to you.
You should be thinking about other people that you know need this, so they need to be getting this deal versus a higher deal.
But I will say this. The benefits of you actually knowing about the new pricing is for anybody that you know that talks to you directly or inbox you or whatever. You want to get as many people as you can on your timeline or people that you know that could benefit from our services, because they're going to save a lot of money with this deal versus taking advantage of the full pricing and possibly having the new pricing model. So the new pricing model is going to is going to force you to be serious, because again, we have not been charging what we should be charging for the services that we do provide to you guys. Anybody else got some questions? Y'all got me on Bay Day. It's Wednesday. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go live. Anybody that knows me, if I get the same question twice, I'm gonna make a video about it. That's just how I am. Because my goal is to reach as many people as I can. And if I make a video and I can blast it and tell other folks about it, that helps more people than me just directly talking and texting you. Hey, Kinquita, what's up, girl? Anybody else got some questions? Got some more questions?
Also, the coupons that our clients have, that does not apply to this flash sale.
Okay, so if you're a current client and you have the 50% off one friend or family member, this does not apply to this particular flash sale. So just a heads up, if you're a current client of ours, you get one free 50% off startup coupon. If you have that, this does not apply to the $67 promo. Hey, what's up? Hey, y'all, come on in. Share with your friends, family, whatever. I'm trying to get in here and answer any questions that y'all may have in regards to this promo. If you're just now joining this live or new to our Facebook page, my name is Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financials. I'm a credit score specialist. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. That's what I get to do all day, every day. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and my husband and myself, we run one of the fastest growing credit repair companies in the city, and we're truly passionate about helping you. So tell your friends, tell your folks, share this video, and then also just so y'all know that when y'all send people and they mention your name, you get paid. So if you have any desire in making extra cash, it's also something that we just launched. So that's an opportunity. Hey, girl, what's up? Anybody got any questions about the flash sale? Let's see, what kind of questions do I normally get? They say, what kind of things can you help me with, Vera? I can help you with almost anything. Over time, because I'm very consistent at what I do, that's why we do so well. We are one of the best disputers out there. We get stuff out the credit report, and then we have successfully removed over $2 million in inaccurate items from our client's credit profile. That just simply means, let's say you come to us and you have Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, whatever you get on your credit report. We're looking for inaccurate information in the reporting, meaning, did they spell your name right? Do they got the balances right? Do they got the open date right? Typically what they do with these accounts, they re-age the accounts. So we're looking for all those items, and when they get it wrong, we go after them and make them take that stuff off your credit report. The reason why we exist is because we make sure companies dot their I's and cross their T's. So if you tell me I owe you this amount, then you should be able to prove that I owe you this amount. We just make sure that what they say is what is actually on your credit report, and it's accurate. So the law states that you can dispute anything on your credit profile, anything. It doesn't matter, but they have to report your information 100% accurate, not 99.9, not 96%, not 100%, meaning everything on there has to be accurate. So if they have the year you were born versus your date of birth, guess what? That's not 100% accurate, because if you were born in 1989, you weren't born just in the year of 1989. You may have been born March 1st of 1989. So that's inaccurate information. Any inaccurate information could possibly mean that your information could be merged with someone else's. So that's the reason why your personal information is key. Your addresses and all of that stuff, you need to get that stuff updated, because that sometimes merges with someone else's. If you have a twin or something like that, sometimes your information gets merged. Also, I've seen father and son's information when you have junior and senior. Their information gets merged. So you want to just make sure that you have accurate items on your credit profile and not just walking around uninformed. All right.
What if I'm buying a house next year?
All right. So if you're buying a house next year, your first thing is you need to get your credit score together. So we need to find out what things are on your credit profile. Do you have?
When do I start?
Now, if you're looking to purchase a house next year, the time is to start on your credit profile is now. And I can't say it enough. I get people that come to me and say, hey, Vera, I want to start my credit repair process next year when I'm looking to purchase a house. Like, it takes a different type of person to work on something this year that you're going to get next year. So again, if you're looking to get a house, you can't wait till next year and say, I'm going to work on my credit. That's not how it goes, because building your credit and getting things off your credit is a process. So it may take you 6 months. It may take you a year. It took me 11 months to get every negative item off my credit profile. So what happens if I would have started and say, I want a house, that year? I would have to still wait the following year until I've gotten myself together, and then possibly even longer, because you still got to find a house. You still got to get a pre-approval. Like, you still may have more work that you think when you think you're ready, you may not even be ready. So just make sure that you're getting yourself together. Okay, what are trade lines? Let's talk about this. We just talked about this, Barry, today. So trade lines are lines of credit. Now, you may see some companies market this, and I'll kind of touch on this to explain, because I don't want to step on nobody's toes with this. But trade lines, in my opinion, they're temporary fixes, especially if you're piggybacking off someone else's credit. It can be good and bad. Now, if it's your mom or somebody that you know, then it may be a little bit different. But let's say, for instance, you start our program, or you start any program, and your credit score is low. You add on a trade line. Of course, they encourage you to go out and apply for everything that you need while you got this trade line, or possibly your own account. All right, so if you have all these negative items still on your credit profile, and then you add a trade line, your credit score is going to jump. Now, it does. It blesses your score. But at the same time, they're only temporarily, because you pay sometimes $500 to $1,000 for a trade line that's going to come off in sometimes 3 to 6 months. So when that trade line comes off, you go back to your bad credit. So you may get houses, you may get cars, but pretty much a trade line forces you to purchase things that you really honestly can't even afford. You may get a car that, is this, and you may end up, getting a house. But if you got bad credit and it goes right back down to bad credit, you still have high interest rates when you apply for anything else. You still have down payments, outrageous down payments, because again, all of that was temporarily. So the best suggestion that I can give is to build your own trade lines. And that's what we stand on at Coleman Financials. We're standing on concrete results, meaning we're building your real Social Security number. We're not encouraging you to go out and get a CPN number or any of that. We are working with your true social and getting this stuff off. So we dispute to get it removed like forever. It's not a temporary freeze. It's not a block. So we're promoting permanent results, if that answers your question. Anybody else got a question? That was actually a really good question. Oh, Chris said get with him and ask him more about that later. Either inbox him, or you can text him if you have his phone number. He'll inbox you his contact phone number. But that was just the general basics. Yep. I'm glad that helps. What's up, y'all? Who we got on the live with me? What's up, Sean? What it do? What it do? Y'all quiet. I see we still got viewers. But I want to make sure that I answer all your questions. Anybody have any questions? Let's see what other questions I normally get. Being a credit score specialist, some people do I need a credit card? Can I build my credit without having a credit card? The answer is yes, to a certain limit. If you do not have a credit card, you are missing out on very critical points on your credit profile. If you know how the credit score is broken down, the amounts owed section is 30% of your score. 30% of your score is 165 points. Okay. So if you do not have a credit card, you're missing out in that category. Not to say that when you add a card that you're going to get 165 points, because there are levels to it. But what I am saying is, if you do not have a credit card, then you're missing out on a great deal of points in that particular area. And then, of course, once you get the card, now we're talking about utilization, keeping the utilization low. Utilization is how much are you using of the card that they gave you. If they gave you 500 and you using 495, you are almost at your limit. So you lose points once you go over the 30% mark. Then you lose additional points when you go over 50%. And then you lose even more when, let's say, for instance, some of y'all got limits balances over the limit. So what drives that is the interest. If you're constantly leaving balances every month, the interest is accumulating. That's how the credit card companies are making their money. So you want to make sure that if you have those high credit card balances and you're leaving balances, that it does not go over the limit. That's key. That is so key. But if your card is maxed out, that particular account is being hit in 3 different angles. That's the reason why.
Automatic approval credit cards, if that's your word.
Also, we have access, and we do have automatic approval credit cards that we help you with. So when I tell you we take you step by step, we offer a hands-on experience with you guys. And then the credit cards that we do suggest to you, they don't even count as inquiries on your credit report. So we celebrate every point, whether your credit score go up 1 point, 2 points, or 50 to 100 points. Whatever, we gonna celebrate it all the way because it's important. So when all the products that I suggest to my clients are going to be items that, especially if you got less than perfect credit, you want to make initially, I don't want you to lose any points. So I'm always suggest products that's going to help you and not take your score in a backwards direction. All right. So any tips on keeping utilization low before it's reported? Yep. So that's an excellent question, Bear. I'm glad you asked that. So a lot of people don't know that there's a billing cut date versus a billing due date. So you want to make sure you know what the billing cut date is. So let's say, for instance, you use your card and you want to, like you said, catch the balance before it actually reports. You have to pay it before the billing cut date for it not to report that huge amount, which looks like you have ate up your utilization. So you want to make sure that if you are maxing your cards out, you are paying it all on or before the billing cut date. That's key. That's the whole trick into. It's not that that folks not using their credit cards. They're just paying it off before it actually reports. So find out what's your billing cut date on your card or whatever account that you're looking to find that out. And then there's a billing due date. The billing due date is the day that you would pay whatever balance that they say that you owe. So just make sure that if you're trying to do that, you catch the billing cut date before. All right, okay, so I answered that question. Anybody else? There's some really good questions. I'm so excited, y'all. If y'all just not tuning in, or you just new to my page, I am Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financials. I also got my hubby in the back. We in the office trying to help y'all. We are passionate about this. We really love what we do. So we want to make sure we made time to answer your questions. All right, can child support be disputed?
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Wait a minute. Oh, they bringing it lit. I'm telling you. Child support can be somebody else need the link. If you need the link, y'all say I need the link. Hey Kelly, what's up? If you're interested in the $67 flash sale, you may want to say I'm interested so that we can send you the link because the list is growing. Okay, the last time I checked, how many we got? Around 16 people? 15. I'm sorry, 15 people. So again, it's only 30 spots available. So over half of them are already gone, and it ain't Friday yet. So again, I don't know if you're waiting to get paid Friday. The money won't come out till Friday. So just make sure you submit your credit authorization form to secure your spot. And so again, if you do not receive that form, you want to make sure that you reach out to one of us. So back to this question. Can child support be disputed? Yes, child support can be disputed. I have found that most times child support is listed on your credit report as a collection. Child support is not a freaking collection. So again, it's just like any other account. We're looking at the balances. Most times they're so lazy, they don't even update the balances. So yes, if we see that child support is a problem, now I'm going to tell you this, just because you get child support removed from your credit report does not say that you no longer owe that amount. Once it's off your credit report, then it stops you from stop it from bleeding pretty much when you go to purchase things. Because if it's on your credit profile, just like student loans, if you go to purchase a house, and your student loans are in default or whatever, then it still counts a certain percentage of it. So whether you're paying zero or an actual payment, it's still counted. So with child support, because it's federal, once you get it removed, it's not to say you don't owe it. It just stops affecting you when you're going out and applying for things. She said, "Bless the name of Jesus." Hey, hey, Ebony, what's up? Come on, y'all, share this video. If y'all got folks that need some help, we got a $67 flash sale that's coming on this Friday, and over half the spots are already gone. So we brought this live to answer any questions that you may have. It could be a credit question. It could be about the promo. Get your questions answered so you can know how we can assist you. Now, if this information is helping somebody, I want to see y'all. I want to see some hearts, some likes, some shares, something, so I can know that y'all are getting value from this live. This is a little bit different. I'm actually sitting down. I'm hardly ever sitting down when I'm doing the live, but I'm actually really comfortable and I can get used to this. So why does closing your oldest account drop your score? Oh my God, y'all are on it. Y'all are on fire today. So let me tell y'all this. Closing your oldest account is, oh my goodness, it's terrible, and don't do it. It's not recommended. So pretty much the reason why this is terrible is because age of credit is one of the 5 components of your credit score. The older your credit, the better. If you're looked at as a new, you have new credit, meaning it's less than 2 years old, then you're considered what we call a high risk. So if you are even thinking about closing your oldest account, I would not do so. A lot of people have so much positive history on their credit cards, and all of a sudden life happens and then they let it go to collections. That's terrible. The credit score drops. I've had a recent client, I think hers dropped like 65 points, but she had over 5 years with that particular card. So that erased some of the age of your credit. So that is not recommended. So do not do that. Just make sure that if you have any card that is in open status, that you keep it in current status, because if it goes to collection and you've had all this history with this company, then you're going to erase some of your history. Now, the payments itself still stays there, but it's no longer calculated or calculated in the calculation of your score. That's the reason why when you pay your car off, it actually, your credit score goes down a little bit. All right, does anybody else have any questions? Let's see what else. I have asked, I preach on this, and I'll make sure I touch on this. Y'all, these student loans, y'all, we got to get these student loans together. It's not to say I know I owe them, and I pay them zero every month based off of the status that I have my loans in, but it is your responsibility to make sure that your loans are in a status, meaning if it's in forbearance, if it's in deferment, like income driven, it has to be in some type of status. Otherwise, you are losing. Man, sometimes I've seen it drop your score almost 100+ points. So if you have student loans, if you have no idea when your student loans fall out of status, that's a problem. You have to renew your student loan status every year. If you have not done that, that means that you run the risk of your student loans being in default. Being in default simply means that it's constantly causing bleeding to your credit score every single month. It reports like it's an open and active account, which depending on how many accounts that you have, let's say for instance, like I think with mine, I had like 13 total accounts. So if you late on one, you late on all 13. It's like, and then instead of going to 30, 60, 90 late, guess a 90-day late, it goes immediately to a 90-day late on all of them. So that is very, very, very detrimental to your score. Payment history is 192 points, which is 35% of your score. And if that account goes backwards, that's where you're missing a lot of those points. A lot of us, the oldest account that we have on our credit profile is our student loans. So you want to make sure that you have them in some type of status, whether it's in forbearance, income driven, whatever it is. Just make sure that you got it in status. Anybody else got some questions? Hey, Miss Dawn, what it do? If you're just not joining this video, make sure you share this. Somebody on your live may need to, on your page may need to be blessed with this information. The reason why we went live is because we need as many people as we can to take advantage of this, not just for us, but for you. Because when the prices go up, y'all are going to feel it. I can't say that enough. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? I was on the live, I was this and I was that. Some of y'all done got emails. If you're on my email list, I've also sent emails to everybody, which also has the link in there. If you're interested in the $67 promo and you just now joining, be sure you put in the comments, I'm interested, or more info, whatever it is, to let us know that you would need the link for you to start your process. Over 15 people has already been on the list, only 30 spots available, so that's a big deal. Most times we have promos that kind of go fast. But the last one, I think we had 50 slots. But again, we've been back and forth with this pricing thing, and it is for sure going up in June. So I want to make sure y'all know this first. All right, can we get student loans removed? If no, why not? All right, so yes, student loans can be removed, but because it's federal, it's not to say you no longer owe it. It just stops the bleeding from you not, from it being calculated into your debt to income ratio. If you have student loans with like Navient is being sued, so you may want to have a professional look at it to see if we can get those things off of your credit profile. People have been getting their student loans removed left and right. We have a technique that will blow you away. So make sure that you get with us, you get with the best, and at least you know you're starting with the company that has your back. Like, we don't hide behind anything. We're very transparent at what we do. If you've talked to me, I would actually try to talk you out of the program, because my goal is to get as many serious people as I can in my program. If you are joking around or just want to, credit repair is it's a two parts to it. Getting negative items off your credit report is one thing, but if you're not rebuilding your score in the meantime, then you're not going to benefit as much from the program. So you want to make sure you're serious. And a lot of people say, I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It's one of those things, like it's never is a good, but now's a good time. This is $67 we're talking about. We spend $67 in our sleep. I buy purses, I buy everything, go out to eat, do all this stuff, and I'm sure you do too. But have you invested in you? Have you? There are a lot of people that are counting on you, and a lot of people that were counting on me. So do you operate in a budget? Do you have a budget for your house? Do you know everything that's coming in and out of your house? If you don't, that's a problem. And we help you with that too. So as far as your budget, you should always have a budget, and, I say this, a lot of people would invite you out to places like, y'all, exactly. People will invite you out to places, and you'll say yes, 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 yes. You'll keep saying yes, right? But then what happens is you start going to this lunch date, this baby shower, this, and this, that, and you look up at the end of the month and you short on your bills. It's because, we didn't plan it. We didn't properly plan it. Because if we had, we would have known that if it's in your budget or not. For me, I used to waste a lot of money on my nails. Y'all see my nails now? Y'all see my nails right now? Them nails don't mean nothing to me. My grind is more important. Y'all see these nails, right? I used to be fly, y'all. If y'all go back to my pictures, like, those nails meant nothing to me. And I meant that. So I tell my clients, anything that you have to let go, let it go, so that you can get to what you really want, that house, that car, that low interest rate. Because you walk different when your credit score is good. You talk different when your credit score is good. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all got any? Okay, why shouldn't you try to fix your own credit? Okay, let's talk about that. All right, y'all. So people try to fix their own credit. If you know the laws about fixing your credit, then I would, say, okay, you can fix your credit. But the problem is, people are not consistent. They're lazy in their everyday life. So why you think it's going to be different when you are trying to do something in with credit? If you're not consistent, let's say, for instance, this, you send a letter out that says, please validate this debt. Let's say, for instance, the information that they sent is correct, as they say. And then you don't know that this particular account is within the statute of limitations, but the company does. And they actually start to send you letters to say they about to sue you. So, you know, disputing some accounts, disputing the wrong stuff could trigger more things. You could wake up old stuff that you like, dang, I thought that was gone. But if the person does not know what they're doing, then that can possibly harm your credit score. That makes it harder for when a person do know credit and you get with a credible company, it makes it harder for them. And it puts more pressure and more time on getting the stuff off. So if you are very consistent and you can keep up with it, yes, but you also must know the laws. Doing credit repair is not a piece of cake. Everybody's all of a sudden just credit experts, you know, but can you break the credit score down is the question. Do you know that the 5 components of the credit score? Do you know the top 2 factors in building your credit? You know, huh?
So you mad?
I ain't mad. I'm just saying folks be trying to tell me that they can do their own, which I'm not saying or marketing that you can't do your own, but you need to know what you're doing.
The question over here is
we got another question, y'all.
I'm in another city. Can you service people in another city? So answer that for a little bit.
Absolutely. So the question is, I'm in another city, and can you service me because I'm in another city? Absolutely. We service clients all over. We have clients all over the country. I'm sorry, all over the country, Mr. Correction.
You and your geography, baby. You think we?
I know I'm not good.
All over the earth, right?
If I would have said all over the world.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so we have people from all over the country in our program because we know laws in every state. So that's key. You know, whatever state that you're in, we've studied. We know each state laws. So that's the key with it. Most times what changes is the statute of limitations, you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, I can assist you. So if you're interested, I definitely will highly encourage you to go ahead and fill that link out, because again, we want you to take advantage of our services. And this is only just from Facebook, y'all. When we release this to Instagram, which that's what's going on right now, it's about to blow. Like Instagram, they don't play, they don't ask no questions. It's like, what do I sign up? You know, so I love Instagram. I'm new to Instagram. I've already gotten around 10 clients from Instagram. So I'm excited about Instagram. Anybody else got some more questions? Let's see what else questions do I get asked. Some people say, when I join your program, do I have to still pay my bills? Absolutely. I cannot stress this enough, y'all.
Your bills, that's collections.
Yeah, not your collections. Yeah, let me make sure I specify this. Yeah, so let me just clarify, y'all. When people get started, let's say, for instance, when you get started, they think they can just stop paying their open accounts. If you have an open account, meaning, let's say, for instance, you got a credit card and all of a sudden you just missed the 30-day payment or whatever. They're like, should I continue to keep missing and let it go to collection? Absolutely not. Make sure that you pay any open accounts that you have. And so that's where we come in at. During the credit analysis interview, we're going to tell you each account that you need to focus on. Any accounts that are not considered open, or if it's a collection, then no, you leave that to us. Do not pay collections while you're in our process. Do not call creditors while you're in our process, because we got you. Anything that they send to you, you're going to forward to us. That's pretty much your role in that. Any arrangements, all of that stuff, you're not making no arrangements whatsoever, because again, we're making them dot their I's and cross their T's. And if you make an arrangements, they haven't looked into anything. They just said, hey, how can you pay in this amount? They haven't proved anything. Let's see what else I got. Hey, Gabby, what's up, Gab? Hey, what it do? If this information is blessing somebody, I want y'all to, and I've been on the live for 44 minutes. This is not like me, y'all. I am giving y'all my time today away from Bay. So I want y'all to get y'all questions answered. We got some more questions back there?
I'm here, baby. I'm with you.
You with me?
I'm with
you. You with me? See, Bay in for see, that's why I love him. That's why I love him. They say he in it. He in it. We in it to win it, and we run. We do this. We do this.
One of your clients just got a car, girl.
One of my cars. Wait a minute. One of my clients got a car.
Tony Poland got a brand new car. Awesome. Okay. So the list is up to 17.
Okay, now the new list is up to 17, y'all. Again, we got 30 slots available.
Waiting on 3 more people now.
Waiting on 3 people, so that'll make 20. We got 10 spots left after that, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going down. It's going down. I'm telling y'all, the prices are going up. So tell a friend, tell a friend. Even if you don't have the money today, the money's not coming out today. It come out Friday and Saturday. So, you know, but again, once you submit your card information, let's say, for instance, it declines, we're not holding nothing. So if your card decline on Friday or Saturday, then that's when, you know, we giving them spots up. Because we serious. We're trying to get folks who are truly serious about this thing, because this is a sacrifice. It takes a different type of person to grind this year for something they're gonna get next year. And that's just how it is. It's a mindset change. It's not that we don't have the money, it's that we haven't created a priority in our minds. That's what it is. We have the money, we spend it unconsciously on things that doesn't bring us value. But we are very hesitant when it comes down to building our future and securing things for us and our families. Like, that's real talk. And that was me years ago. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about what I do. And that's why I bring it to you guys. Any video that I can make to help you, any questions that I can help. But it is going down, y'all. And shout out to everybody that's already in the process. I'm in the program. You will not be affected by the new pricing model. Just a heads up on that. So no worries there. You just want to make sure you get your friends and family in with this flash sale. This is going to save them some money, and this will give them an opportunity for them to start at a very low cost. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Gabby. What's up, Miss Patterson? What it do? What it do? Anybody else got some questions? All right. So, a recap. All right. So, I'm about to end this live because I have been on here for 46 minutes. So, all right. Number 1, flash still starts May 3rd and ends on May the 4th. That's this Friday and this Saturday. It ends midnight this Saturday. Okay. So make sure you lock your spot. How do you lock your spot? There's a link that you can either inbox us and say, hey, I'm interested. Or if you're watching the replay, just simply say, I'm interested or need info, and we'll send it to your inbox. Once you send it to the inbox, you're going to click on the link. The link is going to ask you for your name, contact phone number, and your email address. It's going to say, thank you for your submission. Then you're going to check your email. Once you check your email, it's going to be an agreement. You read over the agreement. It tells you about our policies, what things we're going to, take care of. It gives you the right to cancel. It tells you just, information about your process. Once you sign it, it takes you to the next screen for personal information, and then grab your credit reports. The first credit report will only be $1. If you've already taken advantage of the $1 option, let us know. But you shouldn't have. But if you have, I can send you a different link. But it's going to continue to take you through the process. Once you get your login credentials, which is your username and password, you're going to put that there. The very last screen is going to say finish. Once you see finish, you're going to tap it, and it's going to redirect you to the credit card authorization form. Once you get to the credit card authorization form, it's going to ask you all of your information. All right, and so you're going to put in your card information. Again, your card will not be charged today. I cannot tell you that. You will not be charged on today. But if you're ready to pay today, then I'll take your money today. But the money will be taken from the card on Friday and Saturday. That's when the promo starts. All right, so if you have not filled out a credit card authorization form, that is what really truly locks you into your spot. So if you don't get that form, make sure you reach out to us so that we can send that form to you, because we don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. All right, so I need help, but I don't have the money yet. So again, the money is not due until Friday and Saturday. All right, so $67. $67 is a very, very, very affordable cost, very low. Probably one of the lowest that you'll see all year, because again, the prices are going up June 1st. Right now, outside of the $67 promo, is normally $248 to get started. That's changing. It's going up. All right. So now you have the opportunity to get started at $67. You want to make sure that you take advantage of that. Hey, Sean. Hey, Miss Wanda. What's up? Hey, y'all. Okay. Any more questions? Any more questions before I end this live? Again, If you're just not joining, be sure to share this video with your friends and family. And also, if you like, who the heck is that? Who is she? What's she talking about? My name is Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financials, the CEO and founder of Coleman Financials. Well, one of the founders, my husband, Christopher Coleman, is also the founder of the company. We run one of the fastest growing credit repair companies in the city. We service people all over the country, and we've helped hundreds and hundreds of people better their lives. And we would like to help you, your friends, or whoever else you got for us. So the goal is for us to be everywhere to bless everyone. And so with that, we need all of you to be sure that you share this video, because this may help somebody. This may be the deciding factor of somebody actually starting their process, because once you find out what we can do for you, then man, the rest, man, is history. Like I said, once I change your credit score, I change your life. I change your life, and that's real talk. Hey Nicole, what's up? Hey, if you're on this video, be sure you share this video. Hey Kiara, what's up, girl? Share this video with your friends and family. They may need some type of service, need a legit company that's going to legit work on your credit profile. For you to know who's working on your credit profile, you know we working because you get emails when we working. You see us folding letters and sending letters out, because that's what we get to do. Hey, share. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And be sure that you know that anybody that mention your name, you get $50 when they get started. And so again, if they take advantage of the promo, once they pay their how it goes is once they pay their first month, you get your $50 payout. So that's pretty much how it goes. So be sure you share it with everybody that you know. And if you're interested in making extra funds, we also have an affiliate army, a street team that's coming soon. So we are still building the list for that. And we were initially looking for 5 people, but we get them and train them as they come in. So we haven't released the start of all of that, but we are building the list. So expect that if you are on the list for you to get an email soon that gives you direction on the next steps. Hey Shay, what's going on, girl? If you got friends or family who are interested in any type of credit repair, then they need to hit us up. And why? Because we have a flash sale going on Friday and Saturday. And already 18 people have already taken advantage of it. And so 3 people are already pending. That's a total of 21 folks, y'all. So that'll be 9 spots left. So again, with every platform going, we got email, we got text alerts, we got Instagram, we got all kind of things that are going, that are bringing in and bringing awareness to what we got going on. So you want to make sure that you get your spot. Do not sleep on this, y'all, because I'm telling you, once the prices go up, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. It's going to really feel like an investment, and you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. So credit repair works, especially when you have a credible company that is going to work with you, work hands-on with you, tell you the steps of what you need to do. That's key. Also, we keep you accountable. We hold you accountable. That's one of my things. If you're in my program, I get dates. What date are you going to do this? So I can follow up with you. That's key, because most times we give up on ourselves, not because we just want to. It's just because we don't have accountability. That's all. That's all. Hey, Keish. Hey. All right, we got messages rolling in, y'all. Messages rolling in. All right, y'all. So if you know somebody who can benefit from this service, if you are not at a perfect credit score, then you can benefit from the services. If you have any negative items on there, if you do not know what's on your credit report, then that's the problem. You need to be sure you contact us. We also offer free consultations as well, where we look at the credit report and give you honest feedback on what's going on with your credit. We kind of break it down for you and give you direction on what are the next steps. That's what we about. Anybody else got any questions before I end this live? I think that's it, y'all, because I've been on this time for 54 minutes. And I don't want to be boring, y'all. If y'all don't have no questions for me, I just want to be sure that I stay on the live long enough for people to ask questions, because that's key. I want you to make sure you have knowledge. Like, a lot of why we're in that particular spot is because we don't have knowledge of what we're doing. We don't understand credit. We don't know about credit. We just don't know. And so I am committed we are committed to being that credible source that you need that's going to teach you how to build your score. So if you're my client, I'm sure my clients, I see my clients coming on here. You can attest to that as far as, man, we get it done we get it done at Coleman Financials. And that's real talk. We care about you. We're passionate. And don't miss this, y'all. Don't miss this $67 promo. It makes me sad even knowing that some people are going to sleep on this opportunity. Some people we had a $17 promo that some people didn't take advantage of. It was $17, y'all. $17. We spend more than that on chicken wings or, just random stuff. But $17. So some people missed the $17 promo. Some people missed the 17, the 67, the 99, the 67 again. So we don't want this to happen. And it's just one of those things, like, because I know how credit changed my life, I want to make sure that I touch as many people as I can, because it really truly blessed me. It really blessed my life. It really blessed my marriage. And it made me a better person overall. Just, being able to teach my children and sow into my children something that, necessarily it wasn't sown to me, but because it's just, we all didn't know. How could someone sow to you and they don't know? So that's what it's all about. All right. So once you dispute through Credit Karma and is denied, is it true you can't dispute anymore? I do know that disputing online is not recommended because there are some laws that prevents you from having to dispute.
We have a way to reset that.
You said who?
We have a way to reset.
But if you've done that, we do have a way to reset that. So, I've seen it where we dispute until we blue in the face and we get results, because again, it's about being consistent. So if you disputed online, what happens is they're looking to see if any addresses that you previously lived in, or it just possibly could be on your credit profile. They don't really do a real investigation. They just simply say updated, verify, or deny. That's it. They don't even do any research. That's why we really having a paper trail and disputing through mail is much more secure and better, in my opinion, because now you have a paper trail. It's just like calling them over the phone. They tell you this call is being recorded, but who does it benefit? It benefits the company. But what happens if they tell you something that they don't hold true? If they tell you they're going to take something off your credit profile and they don't after you paid them, then what? You still got to get somebody to get that stuff off. So, paying a collection, that's why I tell people, if you got a collection, don't just randomly be paying collections, period. Collections, charge-offs, just make sure that you're only paying accounts that are open and that you are seeking, or at least have a professional take a look at those accounts to see if there's any inaccurate information in them, because you may be paying something off when you could have gotten removed. That money that you paid for that collection could have went to a credit card that you've already maxed out. It could have went to opening up a credit card if you don't have one. Like, there are a lot of things that you can do that will benefit you versus you having to pay off a collection. Paying off the collection is not what changes your report. Getting it removed is actually what increases your score, because collections and charge-offs, they go into that payment history category, which is 35%. So that's the reason why if you have charge-offs, collections, and all of that is calculated in that particular category, which causes you not to get the full potential points. All right. So, right. All right. Yep. So we can help you whether you've tried to dispute on your own, whether you went somewhere else. Just make sure that you seek a professional. We can assist in almost any situation. Again, we've successfully removed over $2 million in inaccurate information from our clients' credit reports. Not items that they have went and made arrangements to pay off and they got removed. No, these are things that we found inaccurate on their reports and they were removed. It's just all kind of things. I have a washer and dryer that end up going to collection. And again, this is all back in the day. But what happened with that is they tried to re-age the account, meaning the account was open in like 2015, and then they tried to say it was earlier, like 2017. So what happens with that is now you've re-aged the account. And the importance of them, The reason that they re-age the account is because they always want you to be in that statute of limitations. You know, as long as you are within that statute of limitations, they can always come and sue you. Meaning you look up and your job is like you missing money because you got a garnishment. Somebody garnish your check. You know, those are all things that causes those things. So you want to make sure that everything that's on your credit report is 100% accurate, because you'll get all these companies that are coming out the blue that are saying you owe me, you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. But then if you wait too long after they send you, if they send you anything, make sure you respond in the time frame that they give you, because otherwise what happens is that's pretty much, once you do not respond, that pretty much says that the debt that they sent to you is valid. And it may not be. You just may say, hey, I didn't get the letter, or I didn't think that it was important. But they can take it immediately to the courts and say, hey, well, I sent her this letter out on this date saying that she needs to, or he needed to respond by this date. They didn't. And so the courts is automatically going to grant them permission, where they can then send the wage the wage request to your employer. And that's how your employer just all of a sudden, it's not that they don't tell you, they may not know until right when you're gonna get ready to get paid. That's just how it goes. All right, good information. Thanks. I'm glad they helped you, girl. So if this information is helping anybody, let me see some hearts, please. Let me see some shares, please. Give me something so I can know that this type of information is helping y'all. I guess this kind of turned into a kind of teaching, like a power hour, pretty much. It's been an hour, but I'm glad I was able to have this, because someone on your timeline may have had this same question. They may have been wanting to ask somebody, and they just haven't. And it's okay, y'all. You can inbox us. You can ask us questions. We want you to ask your questions because we are about helping you. That's what we are about. All right. Let's see. Does anybody else have any questions? Hey, girl. What it do? What it do? Hey, my girl, Miss Mac. What's going on, girl? Share this video. If you're just not joining, share this video with your on your timeline. Maybe someone on your timeline may need to hear this information. We got a $67 promo that's going on. It starts on Friday, so May 3rd and May 4th. That's, payday for some of you. But $67, some of y'all got some, some stashes that y'all going. It may be time to go and get stash, but just at $67 and replace it. Or, just making some sacrifices. That's what it's about. Encouraging you to make sacrifices. Once you make sacrifices this year, you would definitely reap the benefits next year, because working on your credit is key. You got to work on your credit. You just can't up and say, I'm going to get a house this year and I'm working on my credit this year. That's not how it works. Unless you already been working towards your credit, no, because you may have some things that needs to come off. Hey, girl. Hey, I'm finna share it and send it to my aunties. Yeah, send it to auntie, grandmas, cousins, TTs. Send them to everybody, y'all. I want everybody to get this message out. Our goal is to reach as many people as we can. So, with that being said, make sure that you share this video. Share it. Share it with everybody that you know. If you want to share it multiple times, that's fine with me. But, again, just make sure that if someone comes from your page and they mention your name, that you do get a referral fee when they pay their first month. So, again, just make sure that you get the word out to everybody that you know. Any more questions that I have? Well, that y'all have. This has been awesome, y'all. I think I enjoyed this a lot. I actually enjoyed this a lot. This allowed me to kind of let y'all know what kind of things that, I know what I'm talking about. It's not, I'm so confident in what I do. Man, I live, breathe, and sleep credit. So I know credit. If I don't know nothing else, I know credit. So be sure that you get your questions answered. Let's see what other questions that I can even think of. I talked about student loans. I talked about what accounts we can assist with. What else can I talk about? Also, credit monitoring. A lot of people, they use Credit Karma. Listen, y'all, Credit Karma is really good about letting you know things like your credit scores went up, it went down. But as far as like the actual content on it, as far as the score, is not very accurate. So we always encourage you to get a credit monitoring service. We use Identity IQ. And so if you would simply just like to see what's on your credit report for only $1, just shoot that inbox to me, and I'll shoot you a link where you can pay $1 and see what's going on with your credit report. You will get a 3-in-1, so you will see all 3 credit reports, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax on all 3 of them, and it'll tell you line by line on what's going on your credit profile. So it takes me about I can look at the credit report in not even 30 seconds to let you know what's going on with your credit report. It's just that we're really good at what we do. This is what I get to do. So share this video. I'm actually about to end this video if I don't see any questions in the next minute or so. But if you're just joining and you would like to take advantage of the $67 promo, please inbox me. Interested, need more information, so that I can send you the link for you to get started. In that process, it would also allow you to pull your credit report in that process, so you know exactly what your credit score is. And then once we schedule you to get started, you would then get a credit analysis interview that we're going to discuss everything on your credit profile, okay? So if y'all don't have any questions, I'm ending this live. Again, I am Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financials. I enjoyed y'all so much. Just be sure y'all tell everybody that you know, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, tell everybody that you know. I'm so serious about this. June 1st, the pricing change for new clients. It does not affect clients that are already in the program, but we're trying to get this message out. So we only have 30 spots available for the $67 promo, so you want to get your spot. Over half are already gone, so we have around 17 to 18 people already on the list. So that means that we don't have many spots that are left. So secure your spot. Literally, y'all. I cannot say this enough. And I don't want nobody to be like, hey, Vera, I wish I would have. You know, definitely go ahead and grab your spot now. Create priority for fixing your credit. This is the year for you to start doing the things that you're trying to do for next year. If you're trying to, get a house for next year, you got to start now. You got to start now, because for everything, that's a process. I would be foolish to tell you that you can start my program and everything will be cleaned up in 30 to 45 days. That's unrealistic for some. But I will say every client that gets started with us, they get some type of increase within the first 45 days of being with us. So we're really good at what we do. We're confident in what we do. And we just need to get the word out on how awesome and great. And if you are one of our clients, we love when you brag about us. Thank you so much for tagging us, because people need to know that we are a credible company. We're out there killing this thing. We come up with different methods on how we're going to teach you, which is important, and nobody's out there doing this. We do all the tedious things that folks don't want to do, and so that you can have an awesome experience, because we really do care about you. We got any more questions? Hey, Taylor. All right, y'all. I'm ending this live. Bye, y'all. Peace and love.